Alright everyone, welcome to the 921 Mobile DJ Daytona Nascar Series round of 8 cutoff night here tonight for these guys. We'll cut the field from 8 to 4 at the end of tonight. 50 laps to get yourself into the final four for next week's championship battle. Should be a lot of fun here tonight, getting ready to go. Green flag racing here in just a moment. 2 minutes left in the qualifying order here tonight. You see it's Brett Murphy top of the board. Jeffrey second, 52.113 for Brett. Jeffrey 52.142, 52.161. And Felix Boucher back there, 52.618 as well. These drivers getting ready to go again. 50 laps here tonight, just like we have seen in most of the races here this season, to work their way into the round of 4. Who's it going to be at the end of the night going next week to race for a championship? We're getting ready to find out. And on your ticker this evening, you will see a green bar outlining your playoff contending drivers. For it's a little bit easier for you guys to keep track of who is where. Again, you want to be one of those first 4 drivers across the stripe at the end of 50 laps to secure your spot into next week and the playoff, the round of 4 next week. Now that is all next week, but you've got to get through tonight to get there, and that's going to be the hardest part, I think, for most of these drivers, is knowing they have to get through tonight. 50 seconds left on the board. It looks like Murphy's going to have the best qualifying lap of the evening in that number 64 machine. What about Kevin Spencer right there behind him? What can he do? Well, we're going to find out here momentarily. 31 seconds left in the qualifying here this evening. Ready to go racing for tonight's coverage. And boy, oh boy, should it be a good one here tonight. And something doesn't look too right. Something looks way off. Hang on, folks. Something looks way off with the YouTube stream. Give me just a minute. Something looks way off. Give me one moment, folks. As checkered flag flies, we'll find out. But boy, oh boy, is it going to be a fun evening here this evening. So again, we're going to rock and roll 50 laps here tonight. Ready to go racing. Trucks gridding up right now. We get these trucks gridded up on the grid here this evening. Ready to go racing for what will be 150 laps here tonight. Let's take a look at our starting lineup for these drivers here. And here is row number 1. Inside, Brett Murphy, Kevin Spencer, not in the playoffs anymore. Still trying to help his team, Dent Motorsports, pull off a victory here tonight in the team points. Jeffrey Bulk, Jay Anderson. Felix there, next chase driver number 2, alongside Gary, starting 6th. Then you got a pair of chase drivers, 7th and 8th. That's the top 4 starters right there. Then 9th, Art Justin, the 5th in line. Chase driver starting, Jason Harnish. The 6th and 7th drivers in line, Adam Needs and Logan Shore. And then Brady Floyd, your 8th chase driver on the evening here tonight. There you go, all 8 chase drivers rocking and rolling, ready to go here tonight again for what will be 150 laps here tonight to decide who goes on to the round of 4 next week. We'll get ready to find out in just a moment. And we will be ready to go. Green flag racing field, working their way out of pit road here. 50 laps for these trucks here tonight. 4 drivers move on to next week. Who is it going to be? We will find out here in 50 laps from the Daytona International Speedway tonight. Who will be desperate enough to try to make that move? How do you approach the evening? Do you take it calm, cool, and collected, or do you push early? These are all decisions these drivers have to make here in a moment when they get up to speed at 170, 180 miles an hour with your playoff hopes on the line here tonight. Everybody getting ready to rock and roll into turns 1 and 2. Alert right there is rolling to 39, ready to go. 50 laps upcoming in the trucks here tonight. We'll run Xfinity cars next week. They'll wind out the season here on Extreme Sim TV. Look at Anderson, Terry, Brady, Floyd, all ready to go and to get this thing going. Alright, field out of turn number 3 and 4. 50 laps on the front books. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Great to start for everybody here early on. See Felix right here in the line as well. Again, 50 laps here tonight. Not a lot of time, but you got to take care of the truck. Again, the objective, the race within the race, be one of the first 4 plus off the start-finish line in the playoff picture. Up their top lane right now. See that slower, light blue color also indicates he is in the playoff. But it's Brett Murphy leading right now in a pretty comfortable position with Kevin right there in second. Kevin doing everything he can there to push Brett along on the inside lane. Top lane though, give it to Kevin Spencer. Down for Kevin, leading a lap here tonight. Again, was eliminated last week from the playoff, but still racing here, 14 points here in a team championship on the line. But it's not over with for those guys yet. Felix Boucher right there in fifth at the moment. Now that top lane starting to back up. Brandon Fiedler there as well. Devin Spencer backing that top lane up. Martin stuck on the high side. What about Jay Anderson? All with trucks right now. Single file down the back straightaway right now. They're shooting down into the flyover area. Now that top lane starting to work its way back forward. Thought they were going to go single file for a moment. Spencer, big run into 3 and 4. He'll stay even on the top side. Kevin Spencer right now in the 96 machine, top lane, does a great job pulling them even. Halfway down the back this time by. From the wall cam here down the back straightaway, you see the field coming at you. 3 laps already put on the board here of the scheduled 50 this evening. Again, it's going to be a pretty quick show. Murphy out front. Murphy leads. And right now, Floyd in dangerous trouble to be one of those 4 eliminated. Brady Floyd, man oh man, running dead last right now, just trying to save his equipment at the moment. Now that top line starting to fall apart. Brett still leading, trying to stay up front. He figures the best way to ensure his way into the next round is to walk away with the win. Fiedler right there as well. Brandon Fiedler. Great run for Brandon right now in Q5. So Fiedler scored 5th right now. Everybody's jumping around. Brett Murphy right there, doing everything he can do as well. Murphy out front at the moment. Murphy leading Jeffrey second. That's the way they run right now. Up front, 5 of 50 complete here tonight. Bosher right there, as well as Anderson and Fiedler trying to jockey for position up front. A couple of trucks going to dive out of line as well. Great racing so far. Jaden Carter back here in the mix. Jaden having a decent run. Let's hop on board with Jaden if we can. On board with Jaden Carter, middle of the pack right now. It's so hard here to keep what you're doing and keep in mind how you're going to sit here and handle this race. And it's, like I said, it's a hard thing to do for these drivers, trying to keep it all together here. Get this in. And the ticker will work right. It's not getting information we need quite quick enough right now. Leader is Brett Murphy leading the way right now. Jeffrey Bullock in second. Artman in third. Gary in fourth. That's your top four at the moment. Great racing right now. Now top side of the racetrack, starting to get some momentum. The 15 of Art trying to look for a way forward. Coming across the stripe this time by 7 on the board. The Shore back there around the 15th position. 14th, 15th, Logan Shore in the 9. He's in trouble. He's in the back of the pack at the moment. One car way high on the racetrack. And in deep, deep trouble is going to be Terry. He got high off of turn number 1. Smoke up in front of him a bit, but everybody seems to be fine. Halfway down the back right now, 7 of 30 complete. 7 of 30 complete here tonight. Right now, Brett Murphy leading the way. The safest position is to be in right now, out front with the pack behind him, looking to be one of the drivers to work their way into the playoffs here tonight. Again, we'll come back here for a final round. Trouble behind them. Truck sideways. Big incident down in 1 and 2. And that was Byron going around. Caution is out. We'll go take a look at what happened. Looks like they're all stacked up here together. A little bit of contact. Byron up the racetrack collects the 24. A couple more trucks involved, but the 24 involved with that one. Of Adam Needs, and a lot of damage on Needs' truck. He may need a fast repair. One more look at it here. One more look. Adam Needs nowhere to go. Gets collected on, and man, oh man, that is unfortunate. Let's go to the drone camera on Adam Needs. Kevin Spencer destroyed there. One more look from the drone camera for Adam Needs. Wow. Yeah. Nothing he can do there. One more look at it here. Top side they get together in front of him. Nowhere for Needs to go. Needs gets collected and just watch them pile in there. And the 24 of Needs definitely going to need a fast repair. But that truck has quite a bit of damage on board that machine. With 9 of 50 complete. The first caution tonight, 9 of 50 complete. Pace driver Adam Needs collected in it. Byron and Jay Anderson back here will slow them down. See Murphy, the first one. Fiedler, your second one. Harnish and Carter would be your advancing trucks as of now. Door, Bosher, Floyd. And one more would be eliminated from competition here. So again, we take a look at it as it ticks by. As we got trucks on the pit road. Again, you want to be the first truck in the first 4 trucks playoff-wise here tonight to make it to next week's round here in the Xfinity car. to decide a champion here next week. Fully roll, 10 of 50 complete. And for you, those of you interested, while we run around under caution, our update from Bristol Motor Speedway and Nice Energy Drink Sprint Cars practice session. It looks like it's gravel and shots going to be your top two in the practice session right now, with a 14.759 for shots and gravel and a 14.873. McFadden would be your third quickest at Bristol right now in the practice session over at the Nice Energy Drink Sprint Cars. Updated from Bristol here. The two things going on at once, but a great race out here for the NASCAR Geek 125, presented by 921 Mobile DJ. 10 of 50 laps complete. Adam Needs collected in an incident here early. Let's see if we can get a copy with it. And we're getting Needs. See if we can get Needs from Bennett Racing. Hey Adam, Matt in the booth, got a copy?
Yep.
Alrighty man, we're not the way you wanted to start off tonight, buddy.
No, not at all.
Well, luckily, it looks like you can pretty much get that truck fixed. You think you got what it takes to put it back up there, get up there and contention to where you'll be in that first four as far as the playoff goes?
Yeah, I think kind of learned how this race is going to go, so now that I know, I'm just kind of playing for that, and hopefully we don't get wrecked out.
Of course, you, Shore, Kevin, Jaden, all you guys going for a team championship as well. So how do you balance both things at once?
Well, you kind of have to be aware of where it sits in the playoffs. So, like, if, say, we're all up there in the top five and we're already in the playoffs, you know, we just try to make sure it stays that way. Otherwise, for this race, it's kind of just, once it gets down to the end, it's going to be every man for themselves. So,
alrighty, man. Well, best of luck.
So, yeah.
Best of luck. Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck. I'm going to let you go, Adam. Good luck coming back through the field, buddy.
All right, thank you.
Back down into Dennett Racing, getting ready to go back green once again. 11 of 50 on the board. First caution of the evening. Again, Adam Needs going to restart ninth in the 24 truck. He'll have to work his way forward a little bit when we come to green this time by. But he's back up to speed. Restart once again. Trouble on the restart. Two trucks into the grass. That is the 7 machine. He'll rejoin. He's a plate chase truck. Jaden Carter gathers it back up. But that could have been disastrous there, but he'll gather it back up. And back underway, Carter was able to grab a hold of the car and make it work, but that could have been a lot worse than it was. Jaden able to get the truck straightened back out, and we're back underway once again. 12 of 90 complete here tonight from the Daytona International Speedway here tonight. Again, 12 of 50 complete here. Back underway once again. We're back underway. Everybody fighting their way through. 13 on the board. Brandon. Logan Shore right there as well. 13 on the board this time by. Wow, it's a great job. Everybody hanging on right now and fighting their way through at the moment. And right now, 13 of 50 on the board here tonight. Trying to fight their way through here at Daytona once again. So there you have it. We'll get ready to go one more time. 13 of 50 laps complete here tonight. Out front, Logan Shore, Jeffrey there as well, along with Felix. Netting third at the moment, 14 of 50 complete this time by. As we work our way through, 14 of 50 complete here. Up front, that's the 9 truck of Logan Shore leading the way here. Trucks behind him on the bottom lane include the 55, 39, and 15 machines. They up front seems to be doing a pretty good job here, keeping this thing pretty calm right now. Logan Shore leading right now. Jeffrey there in second, Brandon in third. 15 on the board this time by Adam Needs. He's worked his way back up into the top 5 as well, as we all fight through 15 of 30, or 15 of 50 complete here tonight at Daytona International Speedway. 3 wide behind him. Needs trapped in the middle right now. Nowhere to go for Needs. That's the 48 of Quinn working the top side there. Be careful, boys. Easy to get turned around here when you're 3 wide like that. If something was to happen, nowhere to go for the trucks behind him. Needs gonna back out of it. He's already used a fast repair here tonight. Needs sitting there like, yeah, I'm getting out of that. I'm not gonna push my issue. The 11 now will come to the back bumper of Needs. Cason there as well. 16 on the board this time by. And it's Logan Shore continuing to lead at Daytona. So Logan Shore continuing to lead. The 48 top side of Quinn right there with him. Felix, Needs, Jeffrey, Brandon, everybody fighting their way through. 16 on the board. Felix back here. Adam Needs trying to inch his way forward as well. Nowhere to go right now. Again, has already been involved with one incident here tonight. The 17 will go on the board this time by. Battle up front, 3 wide at the front of this field. We'll get back up there to it. It's Quinn, Jeffrey, and a couple more. Nearly 3 wide at the front here. Quinn in the 48 moving himself forward. Jeffrey will fall to second. 3 wide, top side, couple of trucks there. Logan Shore trapped in the middle now with the 48. Shore trying to inch his way forward. Again, he was leading there for a bit. Now back into about the 3rd or 4th spot as they're 3 wide, but he's going to give a big shove to Quinn. Those 2 will break away back 2 wide now. That'll put the 55 of Jeffrey to the bottom of those 2, and they will kind of clear their way out here. 2 first and second, Quinn and Logan back to the race lead. And we're going to settle back out now. Quinn top side, Logan Shore back to the lead. Quinn down to second. 18 on the board of the 50 laps scheduled here tonight from Daytona so far. Cornish back there, Floyd back there in trouble. Byron, Jay Anderson already out. Jade Carter there in the 7. Again, he got kind of out of shape there on that restart. Now trying to work his way back forward. He needs a ton of help here and probably a caution to get back up here to this front pack. Carter in deep trouble right now, 12 seconds off the lead pack. Needs up here in 9th, trying to come up with something. Carter back there. Man, this is going to be a battle to the end as far as who makes it in. But right now, if we ended this right at the moment, it would be Shore, Fiedler, Murphy, and Oshura Felix making it in the final 4. Needs, Harness, Floyd, and Carter would be eliminated if this thing ended right now. Right now, Logan Shore trying to fight his way through. He's got help right there behind him with the 55 machine, still leading Logan Shore in a great spot with the 55 of Jeffrey behind him. Brandon Fiedler, Gary there as well. 20 on the board of 50 this time by. The 20 on the board of the scheduled 50 here tonight. Everybody continuing to work their way through. Logan Shore out front. And it will be 21 of 50 on the board this time by. Jeffrey Bullock and Brett Murphy, Brandon Fiedler, and Quinn right there, your top 5 trucks. One truck coming to pit road. He'll dive out of line. That's the 15 of Art electing to come down. So Art will hit pit road. 20 of 50 complete. 30 laps to go here in the NASCAR Geek 125 here at the Daytona International Speedway. It's Logan Shore and Jeffrey, your front 2 vehicles at the front of this pack right now. Great racing right at the moment up front. 21 of 50 complete. Logan Shore leads at Daytona. Behind him, Jeffrey trying to hang on. Logan, pit road, here we go. The leader's going to come to pit road. That's Jeffrey coming down. Shore will actually stay out. Another round of green flag stops. Murphy going to go to the lead. Shore to second. Shore working his way to the bottom. Now this lead pack of trucks starting to work their way to the inside to get ready for their round of stops coming up here in a moment. Murphy, Shore, everybody's working their way to the bottom of the racetrack. Brett Murphy leading here at Daytona. Looking for Murphy possibly this time by to bring that truck to pit road. Let's see what Murphy decides to do here. He was staying out with Logan Shore. Field kind of spreading apart right now. The 7 of Jaden Carter has worked his way up to 8th with these green flag stops. Now hoping for a caution to get this field back together. Again, Jaden had an incident there on a restart that kind of dropped him to the rear a bit, trying to work his way back forward here. So that is Mr. Jaden Carter leading right now. Right at the moment, Brett Murphy hanging on right now, having a great run. Outside of him, he is going to have the 77 truck. That is 1 or 2 laps down. So a little bit of lap traffic up here in this front pack as we come to halfway. Fiedler right there, 25 or 50 on the board this time by. 25 of 50, Fiedler right there as well. Great racing at the front of the pack right now. Got 25 of 50 laps complete this time. Field trying to hang on as clean as possible right now. The 25 of 50 laps complete this time. Contact there to 77 up the racetrack. We'll gather it back up. Brett Murphy out front. of 50 laps complete this time by. Oh, a little bit of jostling up front. That's the 15. They're going to work by of Art. Art's going to be 1 lap down again. Some trucks have made a green flag stop. Others have not. Nearly contact at the front of the field. Big checkup. All the drivers holding their line, able to keep it calm. But Logan Shore fighting his way through that. That could have been disaster as we're halfway. halfway in this race. 25 down, 25 to go from the Daytona International Speedway. Round number 7 of 8 for the NASCAR Daytona Series here on Extreme Sim TV. Championship round next Thursday evening, 7 o'clock Eastern. We'll decide a champion, but right now it's Logan Shore leading the way over Adam Nelson, or Adam Needs in second. Needs has worked his way back up through the field after problems early on. And now we got to look for when these leaders elect to come to pit road. Seven of 50 laps complete. I got to think around the lap 30 mark, their pit window will open. They'll come down for four tires, or maybe even fuel only for these trucks leading the race right now. And Jaden Carter has help here. It's going to be interesting to see where Jaden transfers around to when we get near the end of this thing. Again, Jaden Carter had issues on a restart, which bumped him back pretty far. And everybody up front doing everything they can, trying to hang on here tonight. 28 on the board of 50 this time by. At Logan Shore, Adam Needs at the front of the pack. Gary, Kevin Spencer not in the playoffs. Brett Murphy would be third running of the playoffs. And right now, Brady Floyd would be the fourth and final playoff transfer if the race ended right now. So there we go, Logan Shore still leading at the moment, coming closer and closer to that 20 to go marker for these race leaders, and assuming pit stops at that point. On the board, Needs in second right now. It will be 20 laps to go. Shore, Needs, Gary, Kevin, Quinn, Brett, your top 6 trucks in this field right now, coming down to what will be 20 laps to go at Daytona. Logan Shore leading. Trouble. Here we go in the lead pack. Big problems behind them. Wow. Gary torn up. One more look at it here. They were 2 and 3 wide. And it looks like contact from Needs. Oh, Needs able to keep the truck straight. But Gary hard into the outside wall, and that will bring out the caution that Jaden Carter needed. With 20 to go in this one, yellow back out. Wow, Jaden Carter really needed that yellow right there. Yellow flag will wave. Adam needs a little bit of damage on that truck. A little bit of right rear damage to Adam Needs. Not too bad, however. 30 of 50 on the board. We'll get ready here in a moment to go to our commercial break. But, man, what a race it has been all evening so far. But what a evening it has been, folks. We'll be right back with you here in a moment on Extreme Sim TV. Alright, race fans, I want to take this time to thank our sponsors, GridFinder.com. GridFinder is the easiest way to find online sim racing leagues for iRacing, Assetto Corsa, Competizione F1 2020, or Vector 2, and many more. racing sims and games alike. You can find leagues in the UK, US, Europe, Australia, and more. Head to gridfinder.com where you will find all the leagues you see here on Extreme Sim TV, as well as many more. Alternatively, if you have a league or a community yourself and you're watching this, get yourself signed up on the site and join the other 1,000 leagues currently registered on Grid Finder. Find your place on the grid. Alrighty, Jack, from commercial break, Jack under green. It's Kaysen Harnish leading the way with 18 to go in the Nascar Daytona series here on Extreme Sim TV. 17 laps to go this time by. To go this time by. Felix up top. Jason on the bottom. 17 laps to go. Double file, big push top. That is the 6 of Felix. Getting a big push, 17 to go. Felix for the race lead. Everybody else going to fall in line. 17 laps to go. Double file behind him. Here comes Kaysen Harnish trying to fight through Jeffrey there as well. 16 to go this time by Brandon Fiedler. Adam Needs there also. Brady Floyd hanging on. 16 laps to go. This time by at the Daytona International Speedway. Up front, Casey Harnish Brandon in second. Felix in third. 16 to go this time by. Laps to go. Field working their way through. Kaysen still leading right now. Outside of him is Felix. Those two trucks leading the way, both in the playoffs. Fiedler there as well in the playoffs. Shore should be the next counted one as we come down to it. 16 to go at Daytona. 3 wide now. The 11 stuck to the bottom, trying to find a way through. Kaysen there, the 6 in the middle lane. There's a lot of these trucks up front here, playoff contending trucks. Logan Shore, if he loses those 2 spots to Adam Needs in the 20, that is going to bump him out of the playoffs. So as they run right now, Logan Shore would be eliminated. Shore on the high side going backwards. That's not where you want to be with 15 to go. Felix and Kaysen in good spots. Jeffrey there as well, trying to hang on. Fiedler, he's trying to hold his position as well as Floyd. Now coming down, 14 laps to go. Kaysen back to the race lead once again. Jaden Carter trying to find his way through. Right now in the front pack as well. Logan Shore trying to look for a lane through as well. Nowhere for him to go. 14 laps to go. 14 to go at Daytona. Kaysen right there as well. Needing the whole position. What about Brett Murphy sliding back a little bit in the 64 truck? Murphy not having the best run either here in this situation. Man, what a race it's been here with 14 laps to go. There's 14 to go here at Daytona. Felix out front, 14 laps to go at Daytona. What a night it has been so far. Sorry about that. I went back to race, but never went over. But there we go. Sorry about that, folks. But we'll continue. 13 to go. 13 to go at the Daytona International Speedway, side by side up front right now. Boy, oh boy, right now the 6 leading Jeffrey. They're outside of him. 12 laps to go this time by. To go this time by. Right now, a couple more. 12 to go. Brett Murphy, Brandon Fiedler right there, up there trying to get it done. 11 to go this time by. Logan Shore right there as well. But Jeffrey leading at the moment, close over to the bottom in front of Felix. Felix trying to push him. Who is going to be the final 4 going into next week? Kaysen Harnish right there as well, 11 laps to go. Jeffrey hanging on, 11 to go this time by. Brett Murphy. Look at Murphy right there, the 64 truck inching back forward. 39, Logan Shore getting desperate. Adam Needs has got to be thinking about what he's going to do. Sideways in front of him is the 11. Kaysen nearly goes around, but gathers it back up. Now 10 to go this time by. Field getting very desperate. On board with Jaden Carter right now. Let's do that. On laps to go here. And let's see. Sorry about a little bit of a buffering there, guys. I'm fighting with it as best I can. But right now on the racetrack, you've got them 2 wide up front. The 6 outside of the 55. Felix top side, trying to do everything he can. Who's it going to be to make it to the end here? Jeffrey leading, everybody hanging on behind him. Brett Murphy, Adam Mead, 7 laps to go this time by. 7 to go at the strike. Field hanging on out front, doing everything he can to hang on to this is Felix, Brandon, Brady, Brett Murphy right there to 64. Adam Needs trying to inch his way forward. Felix up front. Who's it going to be? Floyd Fiedler side by side, second and third. Fiedler now into third here. Shore looking for his way back through. Again, the black and blue spoilers indicate chase drivers along with the green ticker on your screen. Right now, Felix would be in. Brady, Floyd, Fiedler would be in, and Murphy would be in. That would be your 4 if we ended it right now. But unfortunately for those guys, well, there's 5 more laps to get it done at the end of this one. And oh man, what a race it has been. And right now we are fighting our way in to get this thing in here tonight as we continue to run here. Great job here by Jeffrey up front, leading the way. 5 to go this time by. 5 laps to go this time by at Daytona. And what a night it has been so far. The 5 laps to go. Fiedler, Felix, Jeffrey, everybody up front trying to hang on at the moment. Great racing at the front of the field with 5 laps to go. Brady Floyd there as well. What a night it has been here at Daytona International Speedway so far. Coming down to the end of this one. And you see Fiedler hanging on as well. 5 to go here. Felix, Floyd. All the trucks involved coming to 4 laps to go this time by. Going to be 4 laps to go from Daytona. Jeffrey out front. Jeffrey doing everything he can to hold on to that trunk. Along with Felix right there in second. Coming halfway, 3.5 laps to go here at Daytona. And again, folks, 4 trucks will make it to the round of 4 next week for a shot at a championship. You see them lined up right there, halfway down the front straightaway this time by. 3 laps to go this time. 3 laps to go here. Everybody doing anything and everything they can to hold on. What a fight we are seeing at the front of this field. Wow, what a race. Wow, 3 wide through the middle. Here we go. Trucks gonna split one another right now. Wow, oh wow. Great racing at the moment. And right now everybody hanging on 3 laps to go. Up front, Jeffrey and Brady doing everything they can. Down to 39, Fiedler trying to inch his way forward. Jeffrey fighting through right now, 2 laps to go. Brady Floyd, Jaden Carter. Everybody trying to figure out a way through. Murphy on the outside looking in. 2.5 laps to go. Trouble. The 77 in the outside wall. Will it be a yellow? Or will they make it back to the start-finish line? Logan Shore with the race lead. Right now in 7th. Right now leader Jeffrey. They will get back down the front straightaway. White flag in the air. Trouble back straight away. Here we go. A shootout. 4 or 5 trucks now in the playoff contention in this front battle. Jaden Carter right there trying to find a way in the 7. Jaden right there trying everything he can do to pick up one spot. He's underneath Felix. Halfway down the back straightaway this time by. Jaden needs one spot. Logan Shore needs 2. Shore, big run into 3 and 4. Who is going to come out of turn 4 in the playoffs? Who is going to come out of turn 4 going in the trailer? Big run. Nowhere for Felix Shore. Everybody coming through. Needs side by side with the 7. Needs to the top. 4 wide. At the stripe. It's either Shore or the 7. Oh my goodness. Just that close. Who was it that got in? Wow. Wow, oh wow. Let's go back and slow this down. Who got into the playoffs? Holy moly. Oh my gosh. So, unofficially, it's going to be Floyd, Fiedler, Felix, and Jaden Carter into the playoffs. Again, we'll take a look at it here. Sorry about the internet problem. Luckily, we got the race in. It looks like the final lap was okay, but the internet has died on me here. But what a finish. Again. Wow. What a finish to this race. Man, oh man, again, it was going to be full. Alright, folks, unfortunately, the internet has died, and I'm hoping you guys still hear me. There we go, we've got it back for a minute. But what checkered flag flies, and what a surprising end here at Daytona. Folks, unfortunately, not going to be able to do interviews due to internet dying here, but what a night. Again, what a finish here at Daytona. It was 4 wide coming for the playoff positions. Folks, you can't ask for much more. Wow. And let's see here who we can get. Jeffrey getting the win. Hey, Jeffrey, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, how you doing, Matt?
Alrighty, man. We was able to hold on for the win here tonight as chaos erupted behind you, brother.
Yeah, I heard something about no caution there towards the end, so I don't know exactly what happened at the end, but I really got to thank Felix for helping block that top lane and Brandon for giving me that hell of a push there at the end to get ahead of Brady coming to the line.
Well, man, you did a great job. You ran the race smart here, coming home victory lane. Wasn't in the playoffs, but nevertheless, getting a win, that's big, dude.
Hey, after last weekend taking out the way I was taken out of the playoffs, I wanted to come out here and win something. I wanted to show these people I'm still worthy of being up front.
Well, you did just that, brother. Great run here tonight, my man.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty, but any sponsors, anybody like to thank?
Hey, as always, Nascar geek, equipment geek, Hammond Starker, Sports Star, Shock, 921 or 923, Mobile DJ. Everyone back at the shop, everyone on the team, really, all of them worked together to get me this win tonight. And you for broadcasting, everyone out there for watching.
Alrighty, man. Well, wonderful job coming home victory lane here tonight, Jeffrey. All right, let's get Wes up here. Hey, Wes, Matt in the booth, got a copy? Hey, Wiz, A07, you got a copy of it, bud? All right, let's get Brady Floyd in here. Hey, Brady, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, how was that battle to the checkered flag for a playoff spot, my man?
It was a lot of fun. Definitely love racing with the Equipment Geek guys. I think they always try to race us as clean as possible. I respect them a lot, so I think that's why you saw such a good finish between us, finishing top four between the four of us.
Well, funny note for the stream purposes, as soon as you guys passed the start finish line, the stream internet straight up died.
Oh no!
So luckily, I got to the very end to the
Well,
start finish line.
yeah.
So I was like, oh, I got that. But you did a great job, man. Great battle.
Yeah, thank you.
Well,
Definitely
man,
happy.
Well, man, what does it? You're going to Xfinity car next week, not the Cup car. That's been changed. So, what is your plan for next week around the 4?
I mean, it's going to be the same as always. We got a longer race next week, so it's just going to be hang in the back, play the fuel mileage, stay with the pack, and I think that's how we're going to try to be there at the end, and we'll see what happens at the end. It's always a toss-up in this league.
Well, man, you did a great job. You'll advance to the Final 4 next week, buddy. Anybody you'd like to thank?
I'd definitely like to thank my teammates, Quinn and Brett. I'd like to thank all the Equipment Geek guys for racing me clean. Not sure how that wasn't a caution on lap 49. Don't really know what's at play there, but definitely just thankful for those guys helping me get through it. So we'll try to go out there, win it next week for the teammates. So
Yep. Good job, man. Congratulations. Great run here tonight. Good job advancing.
thank you.
All right, we'll get Brandon Fiedler. Hey, Brando, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy.
Yeah, what's up, Matt?
All right, man. You're going to advance into the round of 4 next week.
I'm really excited about it. It's nice to be in the finals for with the sponsor of the title sponsor of the series being a family company, and the sponsor actually for next week's race also being a family company. So hopefully I can bring that trophy home next week too.
And for man, well, while we got you up here, you want to plug the sponsor a little bit more?
Sure. So the title sponsor for this series is 921 Mobile DJ Service. It's a DJ business my dad runs. It's something that he used to do when he was younger. He took a little bit of a break from it to help raise me and my sister, and now he's starting to slowly get back into it. And it's a lot of fun. He does a great job with it. So if you're looking for a great DJ in the Midwest area, you can find it on, I believe, the website, which I think might be plugged into the description of this video down below.
And for man, well, great job, great finish. We'll holler at you next week, man, and we'll see you moving on into the finals.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and looking forward. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully, can bring home the individual championship and also the team championship as well for EG.
Yep. Great job, bud. Congratulations, great run. We'll see you next week.
It sounds good.
Alrighty, well, that's going to do it here tonight from the Daytona International Speedway. Folks, thank you for sticking around. We will see you next week for the season finale of the NASCAR Daytona Series presented by 921 Mobile DJ. Until then, everyone stay great, stay safe, have a great night.